Today's lesson is 11.2, operations with radical expressions. So this is radical expressions. When you add or subtract radical expressions, they have to be the same radical to put together. And what you're adding is the number on the outside, adding or subtracting from the outside numbers. You're keeping the radical the same. We're going to pretend like it's a variable or something like that when you add or subtract. So
we're not going to do like the jazz that we did yesterday?
Oh yes, you will be doing part of it. Yesterday's gonna come in today. But example 1, you won't need to do that. So if I look at example A, the number in front of square root of 2 is a hidden 1. So I'm going to put that hidden 1, I'm going to put a 1 there. And then I'm going to go 1 square root of 2 plus 3 square root of 2. That means you're going to add the 1 plus the 3, which would be what? 4. And then you leave it square root of 2. Okay, so if I look at B, do they have the same square root sign? Square root of 5 and square root of 5, right?
Yes.
So you can put them together. If they don't, you have to break them up, and we'll get there soon, but not yet. Okay, so we look at the number in front of it. So, Joe, be careful. -3 minus 4. -3 minus 4. Thank you. So it's -7, and then you just leave it square root of 5. And that's how you do it. Dylan, what number is in front of that square root of 10? What number is in front of that square root of 10?
I'm still catching up.
And it was just happened in example A.
Can I just answer the question, please?
So it's 1 square root of 10 minus 5 square root of 10. Dylan, what is 1 square root of 10 minus 5 square root of 10?
Oh my, Dylan, did you?
Oh.
Okay, so it's -4 square root of 10. Very good, Dylan.
I didn't know what was going on. I would have gotten it if you explained it like that the first time.
Okay.
Not so very good.
Jacob,
Yes.
5 square root of 15 minus 8 square root of 15.
-3 square root of 15.
Thank you very much. Again, you're only adding or subtracting the numbers on the outside, not the inside. You leave the square roots the same. If the square roots are the same, you don't have to change any of it. All right, let's look at example 2. It's going to add a little bit more dimension. Okay, so this section, if you look at the two of them, one has it already completely reduced to the simplest expression, but the other is not. So we are going to have to reduce it to the simplest expression before we can subtract them or add them together. So if I look at A, 7 square root of 3 is fine, but square root of 12 isn't. How do I break up square root of 12? Yes, Joe. 3 and 4, very good.
I have a question. Can I follow this?
4 times 3.
Okay.
So you have 7 square root of 3 minus what? What am I breaking up?
3 stays the
2
same.
over 3.
2 square root of 3. Remember, I'm breaking up the 4. So I have, now I'm going to do it. 7, now that they have the same square root, you can do it. 7 minus 2 is what? Yes.
Why did you put the 3 down?
Because you need square root of 3.
Why not square root of? Oh, because it's the same thing.
Yes. So 7 minus 2 is what?
5.
5 square root of 3.
Voila! That's how you get your answer, kid.
Voila. Yes. Okay, 3 square root of 20. Can I break that up? Yes, I can. What can 20 be broken up into?
5 and 4.
Very good. You always start with the perfect square first. Break up 4. What would 4 be? Square root of 2.
So
2.
it would be 6
So
square root of 5.
it would be 3 times 2, which would be 6. So 6 square root of 5
plus 2 square root of 5.
plus 2 square root of 5.
8 square root of 5.
8 square root of 5.
Sky keeps doing blue loops.
Cisco keeps doing blue bloops.
Okay.
Good enough.
All right. So we have 3 square root of 3 and negative 2 square root of 27. Which one do we have to break up?
9 times 3.
Yep, the 27 one. So it's 9 times 3. I'm going to break up square root of 9. What does the square root of 9 equal?
3.
3, so I'm going to multiply it to the 2 on the outside.
6 and square root of 3.
So it's 3 square root of 3 minus 6 square root of 3. Do they have the same
Yes.
square roots? Yes, they do. So what is 3 square root of 3 minus 6 square root of 3?
Square root of 3.
I would like you to try D by yourself. Okay, so your answer is 4 square root of 2. You break up the 18. There's a 1 in front of the square root of 2, and then you add them together.
I